Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to learn about how to do the implementation of Promise.allSettled. Okay, like just the Polyfill of Promise.allSettled. So let's see how the Promise.allSettled is it's working. Okay, so for this I have to create some of the promises. Promise 1 is equal to promise.resolve. Okay, so let's pass 1. Okay, promise.2 pass 2, and let's use promise 3. New promise. So inside this promise we have two functions, resolve and reject, right? So let's pass a set timeout function, and for this set timeout function we have first parameter is the function, right? So and the second one is timer. So let's put the timer is 3 second. Okay, there is a reason I want to show you something, that's why I put the timer is 3 second. Okay, and let's pass the value is code for you. Okay, and let's create one more promise just for the case for handling the for showing the rejected case, right? Reject and pass the value reject. Okay, reject 1. Let's create one more promise.reject 2. Okay, so if I call the function promise.allSettled, so what we have to do, the argument, the parameter which we have to pass is an array. Okay, so let's take the array promise array. Okay, promise 1 2 3 4 comma 5. Okay, so if I call the function promise.allSettled, and so inside this promise.allSettled we have to pass this promise array. Okay, and this promise.allSettled is also returning a promise. Okay, so we have to for handling that promise we need to use the then and catch method. Okay, so console.log result, let's print the result. Okay, and for handling the error case, for in promise.allSettled we don't have any we don't need to use this catch method either. Okay, because the reason is if I save this file, you can see it is not getting printed. Yeah, now it is printed. So you can see why it is getting late. This is because of there is 3000 millisecond. Okay, if I save this again and save this file, you can see after 3 seconds all the promises, we are getting the array of promise, right? So in this case we have this value status and value. The status is fulfilled for the fulfilled promises, and the reject is for rejected and their reason, right? And one more thing, in case of rejected we have status and reason. Okay, and in case of resolved we have status and value. So let's try to do the implementation of this promise.allSettled. How we can achieve this from this promise.allSettled. Okay, so now for this let us create a function which is polyfill. Okay, polyfill of from polyfill of settled. Okay, so let's pass the promise array. Okay, and for this let us just call this function first, right? And inside this function we have to pass this promise array, and we know like this promise polyfill all settled, just copy this name, right? It is easy to read, right? Promise all settled. Okay, so like this promise all settled, we are it is returning a promise, right? For that promise we have to, for handling that promise we need to use this then and catch method, right? So for this one is then, right? And we are getting this error because currently we don't have we are not getting we are not returning any promises, that's why. So just leave this one. Okay, so for now what we have to do, let me take took the output array 1 such that we will return all the values. Okay, so let us first return the promise. Okay, inside this promise we have resolve and reject. Okay, and inside this resolve and reject let us iterate this promise array, and I am using for each loop here. Okay, promise. Okay, if not if promise dot then. Okay, if it's successfully getting if this process is successfully resolved, in that case it is move inside this then method, And now what we have to do, we just need to output dot push. What we have to push, value and status and value, right? Status is fulfilled, sorry, yeah, full fulfilled, right? Fulfilled, and value is response, if I am not wrong. This is the, like, for resolve we are status and value, for rejected we have status and reason, right? So in case of catch, okay, so output dot push, we have status is rejected, right? And reason, right? Reason is error, okay. So, and one more thing, just need to pass one more parameter, which is index, such that we can know, like, when we have to do the resolve, when we have to do call this resolve function, right? So if the value of index is equal to promise array dot length -1, in that case we have to just resolve this output, right? So now if I save this file, so you can see we have after 3000 millisecond, oh, we are not getting anything. Why we are not getting promise array, right? So yeah, now I figure out, like, what happen if suppose our last value is rejected, right? So in that case what happen, this function, this catch method is getting called. So here we also have to write this one, okay. If the index is promise array -1, then we have to resolve this output as well, okay. So if I save this file, now you can see we are getting the value fulfilled. For the resolve case we are getting the status fulfilled and value, and in case of rejected we are getting the status rejected and the reason, okay. So this is the polyfill of promise.allSettled, okay. So if you get some idea, please make sure give a like and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any query, then please let me know in the comment section. I will try to resolve. Yeah, I will try to resolve. This is my promise. So thank you so much.